So, let's start the presentation with the case study of Bhopal.
December 3rd, 1984. One of the worst industrial disasters in history. An explosion at a pesticide factory in the Indian city of Bhopal sent a cloud of poison gas over the neighboring communities, killing people in their sleep and sending others running panicked into the streets. Official figures put the number of dead at around 3,000, but survivors say it's much higher. The factory was owned by the American company Union Carbide. The Indian government took it to court, demanding over $3 billion in compensation. But in 1989, India's Supreme Court ordered Union Carbide to pay just $470 million to the government. That worked out to about $500 per victim. 30 years on, children are still being born with birth defects in Bhopal. The water is still contaminated, and the survivors are still fighting for...
Now, let's move to the topic, law. What are laws? Laws are the system of rules and guidelines that are enforced through a set of institutions. Legislature, executive, and judiciary. Law is a tool for operation and a medium for change. Protective measure of personality, preventive measure of social evils, and means of unity. The system of rules laid down for guidance by individual be having power on him. Why do we need laws? Laws protect our general safety, and ensure our rights of citizens against abuses by other people, by organizations, and by the government itself. We have laws for our general safety. Rule of law. All laws apply equally to all the citizens of the country. No one can be above the law. Minimum wage law. This is the issue of workers' wages. Private companies, contractors, and business persons normally want to make as much profit as they can. In the drive for profits, they might deny workers their rights, and not pay them wages. For example, in the eyes of the law, it is illegal to deny workers their wages. A worker has to be paid not less than the minimum wage by the employer. Enforcement of law. This becomes important especially when it seeks to protect weak from strong. For example, in order to ensure the abolition of child labor, the government has to regularly inspect the factories and punish those who violate the law. The Constitution lays down that no child below the age of 14 shall be employed to work in any factory or mine or any other hazardous employment. Employing children was made punishable by the government. Punishment: a jail term of 3 months to 2 years, or fine. Now, let's conclude about the environmental law. Environmental law, also known as Environmental and Natural Resources Law, is a collective term describing the network of treaties, statutes, regulations, common and customary laws addressing the effects of human activity on the natural environment. The core environmental law regimes address environmental pollution. Environmental laws are made to control pollution, air quality, water quality, waste management, and contaminant cleanup. Now, let's move to the topic, social justice. Social justice. Social justice is a concept of fair and just relations between the individual and society. Social justice assigns rights and duties in the institutions of society, which enables people to receive the basic benefits and burdens of cooperation. However, justice simply means equality and fairness, but this is not possible for all the citizens of the country. So now let's take a look at the injustices not openly prevailed in the Indian society. Caste discrimination. People are discriminated on the basis of their caste. Economic status discrimination. People are discriminated on the basis of their economic status. Racial discrimination. People are discriminated on the basis of their skin color. Gender discrimination. People are discriminated on the basis of their gender. Religious discrimination. People are discriminated on the basis of their religion. Untouchability. A social practice in which lower caste peoples are not touched by upper caste peoples. Now, let's see the role of government to encourage social justice in the society. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Midday Meal Scheme. Save Girls, Educate Girls. Skill Development. Loans are available at lower interest for farmers. Vaccination schemes. Do you know? Polio has been completely eliminated from India. Now, let's see the views of some teachers and students by the following interviews.
Very good morning, and I'm Krishna Singh of class 8, and today we are going to take interview of some people of the school if we get to know about their viewpoint regarding law and social justice for our class.
We need laws to ensure social justice because there are so many things in our society which are not good, which are not very healthy for the society. So to uproot that things, we need some laws, and for that we have to make some changes in our constitution.
There are plenty of ways through which we can protect our environment. Like we can reduce the greenhouse gases in order to save our environment. With the help of afforestation, we can able to plant more and more trees so that the soil erosion and various activities can be checked down. With the help of with the reduction of use of plastic, we can also protect our environment because plastic is one of the components in our society which is going to be degraded over the period of the time. It requires large amount of the time to degrade. So we can reduce the plastic in our day-to-day life in order to save our environment, and we can also recycle our waste. Recycling of the waste foods, recycling of the waste also helps to save our environment.
Functioning of democracy because it control all the functioning part of the judicial system of the India, and judiciary is independent. Anybody cannot force to change the decision of judiciary, and once the judiciary has taken the decision, it cannot change easily. If the Supreme Court given any decision, then all Indian citizens have to follow.
Why do we need laws to ensure social justice?
As I think social justice will be dependent on the difficulty and social directly to the citizens of India that they are secure. Our government provides many laws to maintain the discipline because as per my knowledge I know discipline is very important to maintain all the activities and the working of the country and its economic and development, as well as laws limit the powers and wisdom as well as the freedom. That's why laws are very important.
Now, let's take a glimpse of some moments by the following pictures. Thank you.